welcome everyone to the stream. There's more people than I thought that would show up, so...
I gotta download
Ben subbed to me. He gave $5 to Twitch. Because I'm never going to see that money.
1.4 megabytes? That's very small and reasonable.
Yeah, we can can invite other people later if they want to join. Oh, Creative Plus, ... Indeed, there's a big TV here that I made quite a while ago. And Luke is reusing it, obviously.
I love these TVs.
They're very simplistic, but
I got a flying one that I made downstairs. It's so good. We'll see. We'll show it in a bit.
You can see a little bit of spoiler here already.
Do we want to like show the map art first? I mean, want to show the map.
We can first do the showcase first, I guess. Or what do you want to?
Yeah. Let's do like a little tour first.
I'll just follow you.
Okay, follow me around and I'll talk. Okay, so like here in the center we got the main lobby. In the lobby here you got 3 different plot sizes. So first we got your classic 16 by 16. If you're a person who likes odd sizes 15 by 15, you can go download another map. Sorry, we don't support you. Even builds only. Over here we got 32 by 32, and then we got 64 by 48. On the plots, each of them have fun little icons you can see here for save and delete. So we're gonna go back over here to 16. I'm gonna show you guys the save functionality. So you got a fun little save icon. So let's say I actually did build this house. This is my lovely house. I built it using the 16 blocks. It's my first time building with them, so that's why this build is amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and hit save. And then boom, through the magic of Minecraft, your build's here and you can check it out and see it and stuff like that. And the best part is that it's pretty close here and you can see it. And basically these are all your 16 plots going down and you can still build on it. It's still perfectly usable, whatever you want to do on it. If you want to iterate on it, you can. But one of the nice things about it too is that because you can save and like do this stuff, we don't delete the build until you delete it. So you can do cool things. So like if you wanted to build like another story on top of this and do kind of like an iterative build where you start with like, oh, here's the progression type thing where it starts with a small building and you build it up. You can just keep hitting save. I can just hit save again. And then boom, you got another like variation of it if you really wanted to. So you can do a lot of cool like progression, like time-lapse stuff if you wanted to and kind of show the process, do whatever. And then when you're done, you pretty much just click delete. You have a little confirm thing after you do it, hit it again, and boom, fresh start. And then you can just, start building on your next thing. Then on the center here, you got lots of tools, lots of different things to play with. We'll talk about these in a bit, but they're basically all here, fun little chests. And the best part is that we're all in creative mode right now, but you can't break anything. As hard as you may try, no blocks can be broken. And on top of it, you're not going to have any sloppy command blocks in this map. Everything in this entire map, no command blocks are used. You could look through the whole map, you won't find a command block. We're not using them. It's not creative mode unless you can like fully interact with stuff and not worry about breaking things. You're not going to be able to break anything in this map. Okay, so let's move through here. We got the fun portal section. So in here, we got a bunch of different portals to different areas of the map. So this stuff is all our, what I call like kind of our pre-built terrains. So you got Polygon Peaks, Prismarine Terrain Valley, Classic Mountain Terrain, Ocean Cave Terrain. These are all 4 terrain little pieces I just kind of whipped up as little basics. So if maybe you're not like a terrain person, but you want to build like something really big and cool, this will give you a good little starting point to be able to do stuff. And then let's say you are a terrain person, but you don't want to meticulously place, 1,000 different spheres on your iPhone 4S. Then we have these great raw terrains, which allow you to kind of like shape and mold terrain a little bit quicker. And they've already kind of done some of the work for you. And we'll show you guys those in a bit. But first, let's look at some of these fun builds over here. So over here, we have our showcase row. These are all lovely plots and examples and ideas built by our builders. Now, our team's pretty small. We only have like 6 people. This was built by 2 guys. Only 2 guys built this whole row of things, and we built this whole map in like 2 months. So what you're seeing here is a bunch of diversity and variety built in a very short time, just kind of showing you the type of things you can make in the map, do different things. You can get inspiration, get ideas. Our builders, Dan and Ben, did a great job. And then at the very end of this row, we got this really good castle. I built this, and so it's the best build in this showcase. But obviously, that's just facts, just pure facts. And then over here is my personal favorite thing that I kind of built here for partially myself, but also like the goal here is to get people into building, and so this is like a great starting point thing that we created. So when I was a builder and I first kind of started out, I went kind of to like the quote unquote school of voxel sniper, like slash like voxel like box school, where you work with a block palette. And so here we have a whole selection of block palettes. So all of these are the exact number of slots in your inventory. So you can just go right up, middle click them, and get a whole block palette for whatever style of building you want. So if you don't know where to start, you don't know what blocks to choose, you don't know what looks good together, these are all a great starting point for you to kind of just grab some things and to work with them. And I find this really helps me build, and I encourage like a lot of people, if you're looking to start out building, this is a great starting point to get some ideas and stuff. And then last over here, we have our lovely asset repo here. So if you're a builder before, or have ever done building in a community or something, this should look real familiar to you. Basically, these are all the assets that are in the game. And you have these great tools that you're going to be able to see later that you can place and click down that'll pull these assets and place them. But I intentionally wanted to leave these out and open to people so that you can tweak them and edit them how you want. So let's say you like this rock, but you really wish this rock was a little bit taller, or you really wish, you know, this tree was shaped a little different, or had, you know, roots coming out the bottom of it, or had something else different to it. The great part is this area just pulls from this area, so you can just tweak them and edit them, shape them. Over here, we have these blank trees, which I'm a big fan of. And these are set up to where you can literally just, here, I'm gonna grab some leaves. Make your own little tree. If you don't like the shape of the ones we make, you can literally just make your own. If you're a big fan of branching, you can create your own branches coming off of it and stuff like that. It really kind of does like that custom setup. And then last but not least, in the asset area, we have the custom assets. So in here, you can see these different color-coded sections. In these color-coded sections, you're going to be able to build whatever you want. So you can build a little bush if you want, and do a bunch of variations of that bush.
And it should work.
And one more. And then once we get over to the assets, I'll show you guys, but you'll be able to place the tool down, and the tool will randomly pick one of these three when you click it, and you'll have a fully working bush. And you can do this for houses, you can do this for trees, you can do this for rocks, you can do this with entities. You can make a big pool of squids if you really well. It's really whatever you want. And so
do you need an ender pearl, or do you have one?
No, I got an ender pearl, but I want to do some of the, I want to show some of this raw terrain stuff.
Okay. Okay. There's a couple of questions in chat as well. Bedrock building tools. Okay. Yes, pretty much. This is the first time console players can use building tools. As far as I'm aware, yes. Well, I mean, you can do fill
Arsenic.
Commands,
but, looks like Arsenic asked a question too. Can I use this to make animations? I guess if you wanted to, you could use the. I think that was, I'm assuming, for the saving. In which case, yeah, you could totally make block style animations super easy. Like if you wanted to do like an animation progression of a windmill, it'd be super easy to do. You could just like build the space of the windmill and then have the different pieces that rotate, and then do each one frame by frame and click save after each frame. It would be so easy.
Let me quickly turn on fast fly.
Oh, what were you saying?
I turn on my fast fly.
Oh yeah, that'll help.
Just regular
and then
flying is slow.
So over here we have like the raw terrain, and so this is something that I cooked up. So I made all these raw terrains for people, so that if you're wanting to do terraining, but you don't necessarily want to place all the different shapes, and you want something really big, and you're like on like a device that makes it more difficult to do something this scale, I made these. Because what this allows you to do is you could basically slowly over time just slowly whittle away at blending and smoothing and detailing these sorts of surfaces so that you can make your own mountains and stuff. This is actually something I did on a The first time I did one of these things, I actually did for a Noxcrew project when I used to work at Noxcrew, and we were working on a new map, and because the old one was trash, and so they wanted something where they could still work on the terrain a little bit and still mold it and shape it the way they wanted to, but it wasn't just like having to make it from the ground up. And so I made a piece of raw terrain, which was similar to this, where it was just a bunch of different levels that are terraced and kind of like ready to be molded. And it ended up being like some amazing terrain that the different guys and stuff were able to like create stuff with that didn't look so, you know, like machine generated and stuff like that. And so I really wanted to make something more like that just because I thought it's just really cool. It's different. It's interesting. And so I made a bunch of these. So if for the people out there who love building and terraining and you have like, you know, hours upon hours to know life and kill, you can totally just completely smooth out and stylize and do these whole terrain projects. And it would be like a huge investment, but I would be really proud of you if you do that. Send me a pic because I'd be impressed. Okay, so I'm back at spawn now, Ark. Oh, there you are. You too.
Yeah. I already flew back to spawn in a semantic way through the showcase, so.
Oh, cool. Do we want to show off some tools? Do you want to talk?
Sure.
If you can, I guess you can talk about the brushes if you want.
I mean, fair. That works for me.
Since you made them, I'll talk about the brushes I made when we get to them.
That's a good point. Oh wait, I'm switching them. Okay, let me just grab
Since I believe my tech is better than your tech, even though
debatable.
It's different. Our tech is different.
I guess. Okay. Oh, well, I'm already using them. So you have two different brush sizes, 3 and 5 currently. It's not a lot, but we were limited by the amount of projectiles in the game, sadly. So this is like a smaller brush, which you can use to create some terrain, although I'm using on this middle-sized plot. But you can use a 5 as well, just more like a sphere kind of like shape. I also built in plot protection, so you can't throw here. Even shows a cool little particle, and it cuts off anything that is in the corners. Also, unlike voxel sniper and stuff, you can't get stuck in them, which is something that really annoys me when I use brushes. So that's a little bit better than Java in that sense. So you can just like build up some terrain. Then we have the erosion tools, which allow you to pull and push on the terrain, kind of like how voxel does it. So you can like throw it like this, smooth it out a little bit, and then you can create some very simple but effective terrain very quickly. It should support any block type, except that it will only play stone. But if you want to use the erosion remove brush, it should also support any other block. But that's just like limitations we have to deal with. But it's not too bad. You can do some very nice stuff. Let me quickly smooth this out a little bit. There we go. That looks at least decent. I'm not a builder, but I can make something that looks fairly decent at least. Also, here's Wildflowers, one of our pixel artists. We have like all of our little guys around here, which is really cute. We also have the grass overlay brush. It finds, or like, it's looking for the highest block in the terrain, and it overlays it with grass, and it also places dirt below it. So you can quickly like texture your terrain with grass if you want to do that. There's different colored brushes as well, which Luke made, which you can use as well, but you can't throw them. You need to place them on the ground itself.
Can't throw them yet.
Soon.
Soon.
Custom projectiles soon.
Wait. It's literally Minecraft's fault that we can't. It's not mine.
Yes.
So once spring happens, everything will be throwable, and so it'll be way easier. But I think for now, luckily, because of the scale of most projects, I think people will be building on, I don't think it'll be much of an issue.
It's more so nice to have, really. Hey dude, my friend bought a vanilla server. You wondering what data packs we should put in it? I don't know. I haven't really used data packs in Java Minecraft for like, or at all, because I kind of stopped playing Java Minecraft like, or at least a vanilla one. So we also have this cool Throwball Tnt, which is basically an airbrush, so you can like make some caves very quickly. There we go. I mean, it goes into the void right now, but you can close it off with this brush as well. Let me quickly. But yeah, you can do a fair amount of things that you wouldn't usually be able to in Bedrock. That's a decent looking cave in my opinion. You can also like fill up the sides with these tools too, because of the border protection as well.
Dude, the border protection is so nice. That's like,
it is very clear.
Because even a world edit didn't have that until recently. Well, not super, like I guess like probably like what, 2 or 3 years, where they had where you could do your selections and then only the area that's selected it gets affected. Isn't that's like a newer world edit thing?
That's a selection mask. I remember.
Wasn't that with Faway?
Yes.
Yeah, because that wasn't in the older ones. Just because I remember like back in my day when I was a builder, we didn't have that. We had to just like, you go over the edge, well, you're just bad.
There we go. And now we have some decent looking hill in my opinion. I'm unfamiliar with Bedrock Edition. Will these brushes be usable in any world or just only in this one? Currently the limitation within Minecraft only allows us to publish it on the marketplace to only be on this map. Yeah, we aren't able to do mods yet.
I will say, like, if you're like a individual, the map is a flat world and it's infinite, and the tools work anywhere in this infinite flat world. So there's nothing stopping you from, say, you know, TPing to 1000, 1000, having a perfect flat world and making whatever map or game or content or thing you want and have these tools available to you. So like, I kind of think of this as like a better version of a flat world for Minecraft. So like, if you think about when you go to like boot up Minecraft, if you were to make like an adventure map or something, like 90% of people will probably create like a flat land and then terrain it and then build your world out of it. I kind of think of and view this as a better flat land with more things, more tools, and better like formatting. So you could still do that and then also still have like the center area here where like your builders could build out like, you know, example houses or, you know, build out tree assets or do different things, and you still have all the same working space that you would, but like better. So
one cool thing as well is if you use the Ender Pearl, it will actually teleport you to spawn, and it will put you facing towards the location you came from. So if you teleport from the middle-sized plot, it will teleport facing towards that plot. But if you teleport from here, it will put you facing that way. So it's a small little thing to make.
So somebody asked, is it possible to make custom throwable items then? I just retexture snowballs, etc. So for this map, our stuff, we're in the same boat as you, man. So in Bedrock, yeah, we're still limited by the amount of particle or amount of throwables that we have. The difference with our throwables, obviously, is we've gone the extra step to just make the projectile, instead of being a little icon, they're 3D geometry shapes and stuff like that. And that's the biggest limitation of why our other brushes and tools aren't on throwables. But once spring happens and there's an update coming with the new Minecraft beta where we can have custom projectiles, once we get those in, then everything will be able to have custom throwables, and everything will be on a throwable. We won't have to be limited to just what throwables are in the game.
There we go. Let me quickly delete this plot. Sweet.
But I think we managed to squeeze out, what, how many?
Like the small plots, or what do you mean? Oh, the amount of tools?
I was talking about the tools that we have. Yeah, because he's asking about how to make custom throwable items.
Is 6, and then the teleport item.
Yeah.
Also, a fun fact with the delete is if you don't interact with a while, it will just like close again, and it will like ignore it, and it will return to its original state.
Okay, Eric, I'm gonna show them the tool I made.
Sure.
Some of my stuff. Ready to film?
I mean,
you watching?
I'm here.
You guys watching? Are the people watching? Okay.
I would hope so.
So these are two things I made. I coded it myself. I'm not a coder, but I've slowly had to become one. And so this is one thing I made. So the first thing is the rock acid tool. I'll get up close. So it looks like this. And so basically you come over here, and let's get to the center here, and boom, bam, we got a giant rock. So I'm going to kind of talk about what it just did there. So the first thing it did was when I placed this rock, if you remember, I was in the center and I moved backwards. We have protection in place so that you don't get stuck inside your pasting clones. Because a lot of times, if you've ever even used World Edit or any of the other tools, sometimes you'll paste your stencil and you'll get stuck inside of it and you have to break out or do like /top or something. Our tools do not do that. They are semi-intelligent and just simply push you out. And there's no like jarring TP or some weird TP out. No, it just slowly pushes you and you're good to go. The next thing, which is the thing I'm really happy about, although let me, hold on, I need to really show it off. I need to carve up this thing a little bit. Is a tool that Jiggerbob actually kind of pushed me to help make me make. Is our painting tool. So here's a classic terracotta and you right click and it goes under. But the nice thing about this is that it's intelligent and it knows when it's underneath a cave and it can wrap around like this. So typically, if you think about like if you've ever used voxel sniper, be under or be over, those tools, you have to switch between them, and to do underneath a cave shape like this would normally take you a couple commands or a mask or even World Edit sometimes, depending on what brush you would use at World Edit in the olden days. Like it wasn't smart enough to understand these undersides of curves, and so it would just like mess up. Whereas this smoothly let you transition, you can just click and drag and it just goes over the full surface without any issues. And so this was something I was really, really wanting to do. Just because it's really like important to like block shading. If you do any like serious terrain work and you like shading your terrain and stuff like that, that stuff like this is like really important. And it works too with like any sort of structure. So if you want to do the walls of a castle, or you want to do, you decided you wanted your roof to be a different color, it's the same sort of deal. And then here, I'll show one other thing while we're here. And then for those brushes too, they come in concrete, terracotta, and wool. So you can do, oh, and a bunch of like natural stuff like stones and wood planks, whatever you're into. And then this is just kind of like a fun thing I made. Don't know how practical it is, but I really like it. And so if you want to like cycle through different colors, so you're like, hey, I don't know what color I want. You can just kind of like fly backwards and like look and be like, oh yeah, brown looks good. Or you can be like, oh, I don't know, let me see what, you know, white looks like. And it'll slowly cycle for you so you can see what the different colors are. So if you're trying to decide like what looks better, because we don't really have the ability to do like a true replace command with selection and do some other stuff in an easy way, I felt like this might be a little bit easier way because it automatically cycles for you so you can choose. And then whenever you're done, say if I want yellow, I just punch the little guy and it just stays yellow. And then you can go get some more yellow, or you can place it down another cycler, do whatever you want. But yeah. And then let's see what else we got. I feel like there's another silly tool. I guess I can show a tree too.
Oh yeah, we haven't really shown any trees yet.
Although I'm gonna show a bone instead. Anyway, it's the same thing as a tree. Here's a bone. I really like using bones in builds, and so like nice little spike.
And these are two different ones as well, so that you get a random one out of the bunch.
Yeah, as you can see, like each one is randomized, and so you're never going to get well, you might get the same one twice, but the odds are at least like 1 in 3 that you will or won't. Mm-hmm. What's the name of the little swappy guy? Little swappy guy, I guess he doesn't really have a name. He's just like, we have like a bunch of mascots around, like the company mascots, we have a bunch of variations of them. And then, it's kind of like just like the company branded guy. He doesn't really have a name. I think like the main guy is just like our mascot. So I don't know. If you have a good name for him, I'm taking suggestions. I'll put it in the update. I'll name him whatever you want.
I think
as long
Swapper,
as it's not like
maybe
terrible.
Swapper is fairly.
Swapper, Swappy,
Swapper.
Swappy could go. I don't know.
I mean, currently it's called
Adam. My boy Adam
Replace
DJM asks, can you rotate and flip the assets? So you can't rotate or flip the assets. In a future update, we will be able to support rotation. We just didn't add it in this version because the command needed to run it easily and like efficiently to where it wouldn't have issues with other devices isn't available yet. But it's the same thing. Come spring, we'll be able to do all of that stuff without any issues, and you'll be able to do randomized rotations on assets. You'll be able to do other things. As far as flipping is concerned, we can't flip an asset easily. I think we probably could make like a hacky way of doing it, but it wouldn't be.
We can with structure commands soon.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, if people wanted a flip asset and I get a bunch of feedback, people telling me they want flip, we can probably make it. Probably ways to do it.
Definitely are ways to do it, yeah.
Because like really kind of like the baseline was for this is like what I thought was like needed to have a good experience, like baseline of it, and then to kind of go from there on what other people want. So if people want more, if people want a certain thing, like it's pretty like the tech that we've built is pretty like scalable. So like anything that people want, we really just need to know like, oh, you want, you know, recursive replace command. We probably can do it because the tech is there to us to do it if we wanted to. We just need to know. Or like you want like I was already talking about Arc, like we want to do like a couple different things. Like one thing I want is I want a river tool, like what he has for Java. Okay. And so yeah. I think a river tool would be really, really nice just because it would be very difficult,
but yeah.
I got a way. I know one way to do it. I know your way to do it. I know my way to do it.
Gotcha.
Because like, yeah. Anyway,
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Yeah, you'll think about it. If not, I'll make it. I already know how I would make it. It wouldn't be too hard. But anyway.
Fair.
Let me see. Awesome. This is cool. Blah 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 blah. Cool. All caught up. Do we want to like? I don't know. I feel like we should build something.
I mean, maybe.
Here, let's go. Hold on. Let's go to one of the warps.
Okay. Sure. Which one do you want to go to?
I want to go to my Polygon Peaks one. Oh, actually, we need to get some tools first. Okay. I think I can work with this. Okay. So then.
Oh, dang it! I just threw away the TNT. Let me just put it back in there, just in case. Let me just get some more stuff. Trees. Here we go. So you want spiral trees, right?
I'd prefer spiral trees. I just like those.
Gotcha.
The spiral trees are trees that I built only for myself that I think only I'll like, but I want to see what other people think of the spiral trees.
Gotcha.
Because like it was like a long time ago when I was a builder, like a young naive builder. I was working on a server and it was like a Pokemon server.
Mm-hmm.
And someone had an idea of they wanted to do like a new server variant of the Pokemon server for Pixelmon. And I was like, what if we do Space Pixelmon? And like it's in space and you go to different planets and catch different Pokemon in space. And so I built this alien planet with spiral trees and I loved the trees so much. And the map basically was out for like a couple days and it was super laggy and then no one played it and then they killed it. And so ever since then, I've been convinced though that it wasn't the spiral trees' fault. It was actually just people not ready for the spiral trees.
And now they have returns.
They're so good. I love them.
A lodestone tower.
I can get lodestone. Hold on.
Yet.
I can do that.
Just placing some trees.
The lodestone block is so weird. I don't understand how it's supposed to. I mean, I guess it matches visually. I can do it as a base.
Isn't the lodestone block just a block you can interact with a compass to make a point to it? Or I don't think to do it with a lodestone compass.
I don't think they're running yet on.
That's probably not on Bedrock,
or at least this version.
Yeah.
I need to make this.
Eventually they'll add it, right? Okay.
Oh, actually, Arc, I have something you can do if you need another project besides trees.
I'm just placing down random trees, to be honest.
Can you carve out this underside here?
With the TNT tool?
Yeah, like TNT in a road. Like basically like I need like this area cleared out and I think we can like run a water channel through here. See like where this erosion section is?
Sure.
We can turn that into like a river pretty easily. Or like use like lava or something.
I mean, I would rather do water because there's water here already.
Okay, sure. That works.
My wife likes the spiral trees. Very nice, Jake.
Yes.
How does it work with multiple lodestones? I'm pretty sure you just have to interact with it. With the lodestone compass, and then it will always point to that compass. if I remember correctly, at least. But I don't know when and how they will implement it in Bedrock.
Like, I feel like me and your wife would get along like really well. Honestly, in a very similar way that you and my wife get along very well too. We just gang up on the other person.
There we go. Now I can like, oh shit, that was the wrong one. Now I just need to add water. Not entirely sure how I'm gonna do that yet, but wait, all the other tools are in the spawn next to, right?
Yeah. If you make this whole area a single flat surface, you can then use the water brush and paint that flat surface, and then I would do like buckets on the end just to get it to fall right. But yeah, it should work with the water tool.
Alright, let me use some gravel. Respawn anchor tower. Okay. Oh wait, no, not the respawn anchor. I've made that.
He's trying to blow up our map.
I've made that mistakes on the like template.
When we were
thingy. Yeah.
When we were working on our texture pack for our mashup, we went into the test world and Art just like put one down in like the display showcase where like you can like take a picture of all the different blocks, and he just placed one down and he blew up the whole thing.
The explosion is gigantic. I don't know why it's so big, but it's really big. Okay, so we have some gravel.
Because they want to emotionally scar people from placing it in the overworld.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like bets in like the nether, right? So just remove these blocks. Just gonna like mix it up slightly here, like that. That works. Maybe a little bit more here. And then I need to add water. But how am I gonna do that to make it look decent? Wait, why is it? Oh yeah, it's only replacing fill blocks, isn't it? Yeah. Huh. I mean, that's fine.
How I can integrate some of this lodestone more. That kind of works. Nah, that's too noisy. I take it back. Oh wait, there's a variant of blackstone that's.
Oh god, all the gravel is falling. Mistakes from mate.
Okay, yeah, I see the cracked version.
So where do you want the water to come from exactly?
So I was thinking you could like carve out underneath here and have it like the source be like a little like back here, maybe. Either there, or if you really want, we can flatten out this area. Like basically like fill in this space. And then we can put out a hole, we can put like a hole up there.
I would rather have it come from underneath, to be honest. I think that makes more sense.
Okay, that's fine.
Just try and get a hole in there. Let me grab some TNT. Okay, sweet. I need to add some water down here, and hopefully it will flow. Maybe I need to add some more water. Maybe I need to fix this up a little bit. But there probably shouldn't be a grass block down there. I can like patch it up here a little bit. So it flows like that. Sweet. That looks decent at least. I hope, maybe. I'm not too confident in my own building, but Let me grab the gravel. Wait, no. Yeah. Gravel.
What's a block that goes with this? Actually, I'm gonna go over to the color palette. I need to see what block goes with this.
Okay.
I'll be back.
No worries. We'll just be making your river.
Work faster.
I'm working on it. I mean, it's way faster than doing it by hand, so that's for sure. I wouldn't even want to imagine doing this by hand.
Coal block. That'll look nice.
Coal block, okay. Guess that works. Not sure if I like this part here. There we go. We'll probably also open up the world to some other partners if they want to join and try it out in a bit.
Yeah, you want to come break my map?
Yeah, break the map, please.
Anyone but Jig can break the map. Jig might actually break it.
I mean, it's a good dare, right?
It's true.
And if we know he breaks it, then we can fix it for an update.
It's true.
I'd rather
know
it sooner than later.
The last time Jig came on my map, he made me build him a whole set of custom tools just to appease him.
It's very true. We have a little bit of a river. Let me fix this up here. You're welcome. Made it better. Nice. I mean, to be fair, it did get way better. It was good, but now it's better. Is there a section on teaching builders to name hoppers? There isn't, actually.
No, this is a creative map. This isn't a map-making map.
Very true, very true. However, we could probably make ad block hoppers so they don't have to use actual hoppers. That way you can't even open them. And then
oh yeah, I guess that's true.
That would get rid of the issue all together, right? I feel like a lighthouse would look cool on those cliffs. I mean, Ben, you're welcome to join and help us.
Are you friends with Ben? I guess I'm friends with Ben. At least.
I think he's on my friends list, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Correct solution right there. I mean, I feel like it's a way better solution because hoppers cause lag anyway.
Okay, Ark, do you know how to build a roof?
Oh god.
Do you know how to, without CS rotate?
I've done it last time when we were recording, but like...
Build me another roof. I want to work on the base of this thing.
So you just want to be lazy. That's what you're saying.
It's called management. I'm delegating a task.
Well, let me see if I can find a really smart way to do this. Because I don't want to actually build it. Pretty sure we can use one of the tools for like a giant boulder. And then like just color it.
Probably.
Dang it. Okay, maybe not a boulder.
you could use the erode tool to shape it and then paint it, I guess.
That's probably the best idea if you want to have like an organic kind of roof, you know. So I'm throwing things out. Nobody saw that. Sharpen to Mars. Hello, the release date of this map was already set because I want this map. So we haven't really released? Oh, you have? Okay. It's next Tuesday, basically. So, not too much longer. Oh, actually, you building that pillar there makes it way easier because I can just use the erosion tools on it. Let's just make an organic roof like this. Easy. And it actually doesn't look too bad. It looks kind of bad, but it doesn't look insane.
It'll look better once I build out the rest of the structure to the base of it. I just haven't got to it yet.
Which block do you want it to be?
The top of the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really matter. It can just be like concrete or wool. Doesn't really matter.
Alright. Let me find a nice color. This probably fits with the rest of the build. Oh, this bit is missing some blocks. Just add some blocks here. There we go.
Is there another new block? I feel like there's another new block that I'm forgetting.
There's plenty of blocks.
What? There's another... No. Crying obsidian.
Yeah, thanks for the reply.
I want to explode.
Oh, I never accepted your friend request. Give me a second. I'll do it. Just need to open my Xbox console companion. Best name for a program ever.
Wait, you're making it brown?
I thought it would fit.
It's fine. I can work with that. Hold on.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, I gotta hold on. I gotta grab a complementary color.
You should be able to join now.
Is that terracotta, right? Yeah, it's terra. No, oh yeah. I see.
Oh, you want a different color?
No, that's fine. I'm just grabbing a complementary color.
Gotcha.
To go with this, I really want this crying obsidian, and so we need to grab a different tone.
Bam. Easy organic roof, which is kind of like a boulder, but it kind of looks like...
Never mind, this crying obsidian is not going to work.
Let me just quickly fix this bit here. Clean it up. There we go. We have a mushroom top, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. I mean, to be fair, I made that roof way faster than I made the other roof, and you can probably still, like, kind of, like, shave it off a little bit.
Yeah, what the hell is with the shaping? I might have to come back and fix some of the shaping of that. It's fine.
I just didn't want to build it by hand, you know what I mean? It's like one of those things. That's one thing we could actually improve as well. Maybe a rotating tool, but not really, because that's probably going to be a pain to deal with. I don't know. Not sure if I want to imagine.
Could do a rotating tool. I know I can think of like 2 ways to do it, but
it could maybe work on these square plots. I can see that working, but like, yeah, I don't know. Like, you would have to build it in a predefined section, and then it would be really difficult to explain to the player, I think.
I really like this crimson. What's this called? Hyphae? What is
Hyphae? Yeah, it's Hyphae, I think.
It's so good for transitioning red brick.
I mean, it's a stem block thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, really stem Hyphae is the like bark version of it, apparently. I didn't know like, it was called that.
If you look at like the way you can use it to transition.
I mean, you also have the other one, right? Like the lighter one. This one.
Which
like
one?
Oh
yeah, I don't like that one as much though.
Okay, well, too bad.
I would never build with that. No.
I mean, there's a lot more red colors, which is nice. But yeah, I might want to fix this bit here.
I need to push this one up. One more.
Just quickly use the grass overlay tool to fix up this mishap that I did a moment ago. Easy. Actually, I like a pathway towards it. Probably need to fix it up a little bit, but yeah, it works. That's all that matters.
Hold on, I'm gonna do some stuff on the top of your tower thing.
Alright, no
What's the other thing called? What's the crimson thing called that you were just using?
Oh, the stripped hyphae.
No, I changed my mind. I still don't like how it looks. The color's like slightly too pink.
Gotcha.
I don't know how to explain it. It's visually upsetting to me as a texture.
That is very sad, yeah. The nether blocks are great for building. I agree. I'm very excited for all the new block types in the cave update, actually. Maybe there's going to be too many.
There's so many. There's too many blocks. There's too many blocks in the game.
Wait.
Plus, now they're giving us ad block in Bedrock, and I can just make customs. It's too much. Take it back. I was wrong.
Power.
I was mistaken. I was young and naive. It's too much for me to handle.
The players wanted more blocks, and now we have infinite blocks, technically speaking. So
yeah, I was wrong.
We actually need like a good block texture artist now to make a boatload.
Yeah, no kidding. Because the game has too many blocks.
And then we just add even more blocks. Yay. I love how that's a solution of having too many blocks, just adding even more blocks. Oh, Benny's here. He should have access to Bill, right? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It should work. It should work, hopefully. Unless the map is broken.
It'd be really weird if it worked, like the game worked for everyone, like or worked for only us but no one else.
I mean, to be fair, it would be possible. Alright, it's 9 right now, so we can probably like switch to the other Discord in a bit. We're all good. Okay, nice. Could hydrate myself, right? Getting a drink.
Okay, let me see if I remember how to do tower detailing. Oh wait, Ben's here. Ben can help me.
Well, I don't have TP powers.
Ben's it's just we're at the Polygon Peak warp. Oh wait, hold on. Where's Ben? Hold on. Alright, let's move to general and then Ben can join chat.
Sure. There we go.
Hey Ben, now if you come into general, we're there. If you want to chat. If you don't want to chat, you don't have to.
Hey.
Hello.
Cool. What do you need help with?
I'm building this tower and I've gotten a little out of hand with scale. I built it too big, I'll be honest. It's the tower's too large now, but it's too late for me to back out now, and I also want to really see how it turns out. And so
it's a very interesting shape.
Isn't it weird? It's like the type of shape where like people would never ask for this. This isn't something somebody is like, oh yeah, I really want you to build me this tower.
It's very organic.
This is like the thing that someone makes, and then you're like, yeah, that's not kind of terrible. It's fine. It's passable.
I haven't had a chance to use these new blocks yet. This is
They're
This is all
weird,
new
right?
to me. I built like one thing with these.
Yeah, we're stuck on 1.12, right?
Still.
Literally. I also like the bug that you can't use the painting tools on grass like pots because you can breed in them.
What?
Yeah, like if you use a cobblestone paint from like grass pots, or like next to grass pots, it doesn't work.
Interesting.
I mean, it's a feature, right?
Intended? Question mark.
I mean, just like all the other bugs in this map that are now features, right?
Oh man, deny blocks. Oh,
Oh yeah, the spawn protection thing.
so good. Intended. I'm just.
It was definitely intended, yes.
Big brain, just big brain stuff, man. Oh, the vine things. I forgot about these vine things. Yes.
These are amazing.
I forgot they existed.
Yeah. Chains as well.
I'm already happy we have more viewers than I expected, so.
Well, you see, in the build community arc, I'm a pretty big deal. I know it's hard for you to understand.
Sure.
It's just a lowly tools developer that's beloved. But
There we go. I added like a little grass pot towards the build. Just need like a door downstairs kind of deal.
This is so exciting. There's so many new blocks that I haven't had a chance to use.
right?
Explode for choice.
Oh, welcome to me taking a chance to the stream. Luke is the #1 Bedrock terraformer after all. Very true, very true.
Adam knows this. This is why Adam is the
At the moment. Well, we have to see what other people do with this. Ooh, I like that. Texturing. Very nice.
Yeah, see, Adam, you could have built this map, but you wanted to go and be like contribute to society and be a lawyer. Ugh.
Oh, I see. Yes, yes, he is.
See, now when I get to tell my mom what I do for a living, I get to tell her I play video games every single day. Which one's better? I'll leave it up to the people to decide.
I feel like older people would probably prefer you being a lawyer, but although technically you're ruining lives as well, right?
That's true, yeah.
Because usually the one that loses in like a court is like usually the screwed one, unless they're in fault in the first place. Then they're in fault. Hello, Zombini. Welcome to stream. Your mom is proud. I think my mom is proud of me, especially since I moved out and everything. I had to tell my mom.
I want to come to Belgium, but I don't know what I would do there if I came to visit.
Fair. I mean, definitely now it would be a terrible idea during Corona.
Oh yeah, now no, it's yeah, but I meant like at like before
Oh,
before
yeah,
pandemic. I was like maybe I'll go to Europe, like check out because I haven't really traveled Europe. I've only ever been to Sweden, so like I was like, oh, maybe I'll check out Europe, and then like pandemic. But then I was like, maybe I should go to Belgium, and I'm like, I'll see Ark, and I was like, but what do I do there? Like, what's Belgium known for? And like I tried to ask people, no one would give me a straight answer.
How do you have the Superfly and have more commands? That's the developer build that we have.
There's no commands. What commands are you using?
There is. I just did clear, but there was also clear structures, clear loaded structures or something. There's some. There's a lot of weird commands, but yeah. Okay,
the top of this tower has become. I love how very small and teetery this one small point is. There's something about it. I just
like the bottom is organic. And the top
like
is...
it's about to break at any moment.
Yeah.
Need to overlayer on this one part. Okay, I think I can finally use that stupid crimson.
Oh, Ark will cook for you. Do you need anything? Do you need to see anything? Let's say you can use Ark's VR, but you probably have it, so... I don't think Luke has VR, right?
Ark will cook for me? Me and Ark were living together like in Sweden for like a week, and he didn't cook one meal for me the entire time.
Well, I
So
mean,
don't
to be
believe-
fair, we were eating out like all the time.
I don't believe you can cook. I think all your pictures you just pull off of like of your food or just come from like Instagram. Like I don't think
The thing
you
is,
actually
cooking
make them.
for
I think you
one
just
person is a
Google-
lot different compared to cooking for 4.
I don't believe you. I'll believe it when I see it.
But if the partner palooza would be happening again, I could probably cook if we have a decent house. Because one we had in Sweden was pretty small.
We'll split a house with the boys. Spark Squared the boys.
I'm not gonna cook for 10 people.
Nope, you're cooking for everybody. You're gonna cook for like 50 people.
No thanks. No thanks. I can easily cook for 2. Like it's not really that big of a
50
difference.
people for the first course, and then we're gonna have a second course meal. I'm gonna call up Nox Crew. So then you're gonna be cooking for like 120 people.
Oh god. I have the next crew is bringing all their people again because they have even more now, right? It's crazy. They probably
You gotta
like
fork out for the ingredients though, Luke.
Gotta fork out for the ingredients. Only the most premium ramen will do. Instant ramen for everyone.
Oh, we have pot noodle over here.
Oh yeah. All the different UK isms. I gotta brush up on my UK isms. I get pretty good for a while. Like I start picking up things, and then over time I just like forget a lot of it.
Kind of seems like the top is a mushroom now, but I guess that works.
The top now actually looks like a tower.
I mean,
unlike before.
Well, I mean,
when it was questionable.
Wow.
Very interesting.
I need a wall block. Are there any good? Nah.
Luke just wanted to build in this terrain. That's all he stated before. I added some trees. I did the water, like a nice little waterfall.
Trees, isn't it?
And I did a little pathway too. But we'll open the world
to see
for other
how
people
good
in a bit.
How bad of a builder I am, but how good of a
Wait, I don't think Ben is in the other Discord, right?
Ben? No.
Yeah.
Why?
Which? Sorry.
Because if we would switch to the other one, then yeah.
What?
I mean, technically, you can invite him.
You can't. Oh,
I can't.
Wait, can you?
No, I can't. I'm not the team secretary.
I don't know how to
just send ! invite to the bot and send that invite to Ben, and that should work.
Okay, hold on a second.
It's a very useful bot that I made.
I love this tree tool so much. It's so cool. And the remove tree tool, I don't know how you got it working.
Oh, we should show that to people.
Yeah.
Or show that to people.
Oh, wait.
Have them be impressed.
Sure.
I'm using it over here. Do you want to come to me?
I can teleport to you in a bit, yeah. TP.
That is something I made that I forgot that I made.
There we go.
Boom. No tree. No
yeah,
tree.
I like the big tree. Go on, you can get rid of it, and we'll do another one.
Or we can remove from the top down as well if you want to.
Oh, I didn't realize you could do that. That's really cool.
Yeah, it goes from like.
I always go from the
top.
bottom.
I mean, that's probably the best way to do it if you want to get rid of it instantly.
I want the giant one. Because we did 3 different sizes for all the trees, so we can just cycle through until we find the right one.
You do get.
Yeah, let's go with that one. That one's fine.
Okay, Ben, I sent you the link.
Okay. Yeah.
And you should automatically get the pixels and block strengths too. That was a pain to code, I'm not gonna lie. Because the Discord API does not allow you to know which invite link they actually joined from. So I had to find a hacky way to do it. It should be fine, yeah. Well, let me scroll down.
Yeah, there we go.
You have the right rank.
Where are we joining?
In the general chat in a sec.
In the general?
Yeah.
Okay.
If other partners want to join. that are currently in the stream. There's 17 people in the stream, so I assume some partners, like Zombini. I don't think Tingy-chan is in this Discord, but she is working as a modeler for other teams, so... Adam is he should be in there, right? Oh wait, they left me! God damn it. There we go. I was talking to myself because I didn't hear the leaves.
That's embarrassing.
You can join Beanie, yeah. That's fine. That's the point of it, right? Wait, let me actually change my username in here. Change nickname, and I'll put like
do the Discordy thing and like hit the stream button, and then everyone will panic because it'll alert everyone on the Discord.
I gotta remove. There we go.
Wait, where the hell did that flag come from? That looks good.
I think Ben did that, right?
The flag, yeah, that was me. I thought I needed a top.
That looks good.
Yeah,
that looks good. This actually doesn't look as horrible as it started.
It's come together.
You need to fix this lodestone base now.
Very
this
tiny
lodestone base now, though, needs another level to it.
I want to see if.
But I can send an invite to people, yeah. Or if you're already one of my friends, you can.
There's a door here now too.
Yeah.
You guys are busy.
I added like a pathway here. Wait, I can probably
change
here now.
I want to use these new blocks though. I instantly go for the old school blocks because I know they work. But I need to experiment a bit more.
The lodestone just.
It's a lot of lodestone, to be honest.
Actually, I think I can accent.
Hold on. Interesting block.
I think I can do some accenting with the.
You probably can with the smooth stone.
With it.
I think the smooth stone goes pretty well with it. Smooth stone, and then
yeah, that's what I was gonna try.
The chiseled one, maybe. This one.
Could we like gradient it almost?
Now we can do gradients in Bedrock.
You guys have to see. Oh crap! I don't know if. I mean, I guess I'm the boss. I don't really care. Well, I'll be vague. We're doing a partnership with the server, and in addition to them, I built a thing in their lobby, and so I couldn't decide what I wanted to build to like promote the map, and so I built this gradient tower. It's beautiful in like the most horrible way. It's like this thing, but more horrible. And so I used only blocks that aren't concrete and wool in a color gradient going vertically up the tower. And it's the most horrible, beautiful thing you've ever seen in your entire life. And inside the center of it, it's made of nothing but parkour. And so you can parkour to the top of the tower. It's great. It's the weirdest looking thing ever. I love it though. You guys are gonna have to see it when it comes out on, I think, Tuesday. It's hilarious. Like as like a build thing, it's hilarious. I need to get them to send me like the schematic of it so I can render it because it's real. It's like I built it on like a 8x8 plot because I wanted it to be like, you know, you built it in the map, but I didn't want to use a full 16, so I just did it 8x8, and so.
Okay. I feel like there needs to be something down the bottom of the hill.
Down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we got this nice water down here.
I'm gonna do some.
Oh, I would just mess around with water. It looks okay. Looks passable, I guess. To be fair, it looks better than Minecraft, like waterfalls anyway. So.
Yeah, looks cool.
Wait, Summer, are you in here now?
Yes.
Hi, Summer.
Hi.
How are you doing?
All right. How about you?
We're doing good. Have you been seeing our terrible tower I'm building? That's turned out pretty decent.
I'm unable to go there, but yes, I am on the stream.
What? You're unable to go there? How?
I don't have perms to do anything.
Are you still in the lobby?
No. Yes?
Okay.
Wait, is your profile
There's a
bugged
warp
out?
area. Go.
Okay.
No one has op perms because.
Oh right, yeah.
But like, if you go to pixel or polygon.
Which one?
Yeah.
There's a warp called Polygon Peaks.
Behind you, on this
I was
one.
over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, nice skin.
Is this one called Ben? I think that's why I chose it.
I think so.
We're literally all using skins that Summer made, so.
They're so good.
Summer makes the best skins. Period. fight me. I'll
Also,
fight people.
Chigabov is cheering you on, Summer, in the stream.
Hi, Jay.
I feel like this. What else do we need? I feel like we need more things. Oh, where's my? We need some bone.
I've had this song stuck in my head all day, and I've been trying to figure out what it is. And it's the song from the trailer for this map. Just figured it out.
Oh,
Dude, this song for this
good.
trailer is so good.
Yeah, it is.
As soon as I heard it, I was like, "This is gonna go for like, this is gonna be like the perfect tune." I was
Yeah.
like, "It's
Alright, see a thingy.
classic.
Look that you show Summer the screenshot I sent you with the characters in it.
What?
Chig is
I
asking that.
haven't heard of such thing.
No, I have not. Jig.
How dare they
Hello.
not send a pretty screenshot with, I assume the characters is from like...
I have not, Jig, because you and I have a very strict NDA between each other.
Just enforcing the NDA, right? Just because you probably forgot to.
I try to respect our I try to respect our mutual NDA.
And I love the spiral trees because you can just walk up them. It's my favorite part to them.
Spiral tree is the best tree.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'll be honest. If somebody copies this map, I would be like a little upset, but not that upset. If someone copied my spiral trees and put them in their map, I would be furious. I would message the owner and be like, "Listen here, you do whatever you want, but you don't touch my spiral trees."
Now.
Like that is a trademark
Thanks
design.
for the sub, Walker, by the way. Allow you to show her and only her. Oh, so I can't see it. I see how it is.
I can. Okay, hold on. Let me grab Discord. Hold on.
It will remain a secret then, to some people, unless it's somehow releasing on something. But dang, all those gifted subs giving Twitch money, and I'll never see any of it.
Where?
Oh god.
Okay, Summer, I sent it to you.
Oh, those are so cute. Oh my gosh. I love that.
I'm very confused about what it is, but
That's okay. You be confused.
It's a thing with a thing that Summer would appreciate.
I love that.
there we go. Another builder. Let's see how many we can get to crash the world, right? And then we can end the stream.
I don't think the world will crash. Oh well, it might crash, but not for this.
I mean, it should be okay, I think.
Hey man, I really need I need to talk to some people over in the code team for Minecraft. I need to get some mod support for a bigger inventory. That would make me so happy.
That would be pretty nice, yeah.
I have a feeling I know what the answer is going to be though, which is like no, but
It's usually the case, isn't it?
I feel like
yeah.
my warehouse is very stumpy.
I like it.
Top's a bit strange.
It looks like a giant candy cane house, like
It does.
yeah.
I need to look at my other
all
one
I
for
know.
reference.
Why don't you get gifted sub money? Well, because you need to certain amount on Twitch before you can get actually paid out. So yeah, and then Twitch takes also a hefty cut on top of that. So
what you really need to do is you need to buy this map. Then I
mean, technically that would only
give
support
Ark
Luke,
like
but
10 cents of it, and then we're good to go.
oh, for each copy.
No, just one. Just 10
For
cents.
each copy might be worth it, but
First buy, 10 cents.
Yeah,
Although-
first copy sold, I'll give you 10 cents.
although
It's like that. That 1 penny that you promised us for when you ditched us in Sweden.
No, wasn't it $1?
No, it was a penny.
Okay.
Everyone gets a penny. I feel really bad about it.
Oh well. Yeah, he just left us behind. Oh well. To be fair, that time was kind of chaos though, but yeah.
Yeah.
So much stuff happening at the same time. How much for your copyright on the spiral trees?
Adam, how about you just come work for me and then you can use them whenever you want?
That's a good point.
I've literally been trying to get him to work for me for a long time. Too long. And I'll be honest, it's not even because you're that great of a builder. I just like you. As a person.
Dang.
Hey, personality is half the reason you hire people.
Yeah, I was gonna
Personal
say, it's half
opinion.
the reason you're hiring anybody on this team.
I'm glad you think I have a decent
Because
personality.
like, if I don't like you, then I don't want to pay you money to work for me.
I guess it's technically easier to pay friends compared to pay like people you don't actually like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like Adam's like the best. Adam's like oh man, so much fun. That's like the biggest disappointment from this year with COVID is no Minecraft festival, and then me and Adam weren't able to like
go out, yeah.
To go to like Disney World. It would have been so fun.
I wanted to go so bad.
That's why I've never
Every
gotten
time-
an offer.
Every time I mention Disney or anything, I'm just like, oh man, we could have been there.
Yeah.
At this rate, they would have burned it down. They're gonna burn it down for the insurance money before we get to go.
Yeah. The play notification thing I got like a month ago was kind of sad. Because it told me I had to go on a plane. Because apparently it doesn't get cancelled on like the Google thing when you book it.
Oh, because it just creates like a calendar event. Or
yeah. Whatever. And I was like, oh, I would have left to the US right now. Oh, that's kind of sad. And then I got another one to leave again. I was like, I wasn't even there. Oh well. Soon, hopefully, if people are becoming more responsible, maybe.
Although, man, I saw that Jig linked the new Mario theme park.
Oh, is it in Japan?
Ooh. Well, I think they're doing it in the US one.
Oh. Wow.
Well, maybe eventually, but I don't know. But it looks so cool.
There you go.
Just leave it like that. That's fine.
Wait, doesn't it need a top? But yeah, that's definitely something I miss this year. I'm glad I was in the US, like, literally before the full-on pandemic happened. I could have been stuck, but I'm glad I didn't get stuck.
Yeah.
I'd have probably been home back then, but yeah.
I was so happy I went. Lauren from Nox Crew wanted to go to New York like in January, just because she's never been. And I told her that if she ever wanted to come to the US, me and Chelsea would go with her and like meet up with her there. And she like took us up on the offer. And I honestly didn't think she was going to. And she was like, "You want to go to New York in January?" I was like, "Sure, why not?" And like, so me and Chelsea went, and I'm really happy we did now, because literally I don't see myself going to New York for like another 2 years because of all this pandemic stuff.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, like definitely don't want to be going there anytime. Even after like, even like next year, even if they tell me it's like all clear, I'm still not going back to New York for like a couple. I'm gonna let the radiation of all the COVID leak like just chill out for a bit.
See you, Adam. Have a good evening, I think, or day. I've always wanted to go to Japan as well, so
Bye, Adam.
hopefully at some point. I'm surprised, like, nobody else wanted to join except Beanie. Oh well.
No one else probably knows, or they're like,
Oh, they're
you know,
already
working.
like. I mean, there's 18 viewers. I don't know who's still in here. Jig is still here. but he already like tried it out. I mean, not the final
wait-
version, right? So
He's waiting for the Quinn stream. This is just the pre-Quinn stream at
the
this point.
pre-Quinn stream. I mean, Quinn stream is still a couple of hours away, so
It's like 30 minutes. No, wait, no, yeah, you're right. We moved.
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
otherwise it would have been terrible
I
for
forgot about
EU
that.
viewers, right?
Oh,
Oh
times
yeah, all
ones are
those EU
hard.
kids.
I tuned into your stream an hour before it was actually going to start. I got time zones wrong.
I think it also might have been a difference with like summertime.
Yeah, well, I'm
Because has it
right
switched
now.
back yet? I don't know.
You
I don't think it
can't
has switched
join?
back yet, right?
Why can't you join, Jake?
Wait, you're my friend on Xbox, right? I'm pretty sure I added you at some point. Or Luke can invite you, to be honest.
He's not online.
Unless he has a different Xbox account now.
I don't even see his
I would think
name.
it's server.
Yeah,
Oh,
was on the wrong
yeah,
version.
apparently he's on the beta builds, I think.
Yeah.
I switched back to
Or-
the live build.
Or our live build's the wrong version.
Live build's the most current up to date because I was
Oh,
on
okay.
an older version.
I mean,
So-
Beanie was
okay.
able to join, so...
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't like this.
Honestly,
He's all
same
about
Jake.
the 1.16.100.
Ad block is
The
amazing.
fact that there's a .100 on the end of it just seems so annoying to me. They're like, oh yeah, it's come spring. We're still in 1.16.2000. It's fine, guys. No need to version.
I think it's mostly because, like, it's 1.16.1 that's going to come out, I think.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be moving the versions for a bit.
hmm But yeah, the ad block is really cool.
So cute.
It's a very small boat.
It's cute.
If only we would have sideways slaps. Am I right?
No,
Sideways wool slaps.
if only.
If only,
Soon.
right? Maybe.
Man, I've been seeing some of the stuff people have been making with the ad block
really
stuff.
cool, yeah.
Man, it's about to get out of hand real fast.
Crazy.
You're gonna boot up a game and you're gonna be like, okay, time to build, and you're gonna have like 5,000 blocks to pick from, and you're gonna be like, oh god, it's harder to build now. Liked it better when it was 6 blocks.
It's more confusing. I can't deal with all the new colors and the concrete update yet. I'm still...
Or it's like when I messed up, or I had been all upset because we were working on a project and the texture pack for it, I matched the colors of the terracotta to be the colors they actually represent. So like red terracotta was actually red, cyan terracotta was actually cyan colored, and he was like all mad at me. He's like, "Where's the gray one? There's no gray one." And I was like, "There's no gray terracotta." I'm like, "Go to gray terracotta, and it's actually gray." And he was like, "Oh, amazing."
Yeah, every time I think of cyan now,
You think
I
of
just
gray?
think of grey.
Yeah, literally.
Cyan isn't cyan to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just because
Like,
it's a
you're-
mix of actual terracotta, right? So,
Yeah, the logic of the combining of the colors is so. Ugh, I hate it.
Confusing.
Whoever thought that was a good idea was wrong.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I can see how builders can find it confusing.
Yeah, I think there'll be a lot of builder-focused ad block stuff in the future, and you're gonna get like, it's a lot like
Some crazy stuff, yeah.
Conquest.
Mm.
Like, I feel like there's those people who are all invested into Conquest who like they know everything about it, and you see their build, it's incredible. And then whenever I get onto Conquest, I just am so overwhelmed. I can't even build like a basic house
Yeah.
because there's too many
So
choices
long
for
to
me.
just learn it, doesn't it?
hmm
And then
You're like, okay, I want to build in quartz. Okay, now that limits it down to 200 blocks. Okay, which of these 200? And then you're like, oh, by the way, there's also chisel and bits. And you're like, oh crap. Now we got to chisel it all.
Chick is making me jealous. Oh, wait, I see
dude.
how he did it. He showed me slap things.
Yeah, he showed me the same ones.
But it's like hard-coded slap things, which is sad.
Yeah.
I can see how it's useful, that one, but like, yeah. I know it's possible. I've been testing around with like Adblock a fair amount, like the last week, and it's really fun. And you can do a lot of things. I don't think you can, like, for the sideways slabs and, like, just regular slabs, I don't think you can make them merge yet. Like, automatically, if you interact within the same block again. I think. Because I think there's a relative block query, but I don't know how that works because it's not documented. It's, like, in the scripting Mojang part, but, like, it's really confusing. If they would document it, that would be nice.
Alright, I'm glad they don't have to deal with that. Just
Oh,
stick to blocks. That's enough.
Are you able to do it with the interact component? Because if that's the case, it wouldn't be too difficult. If you're able to put like a filter on it or something.
Who built this path?
We just honestly need more queries for them as well. Because I want to be able to place things I'm like place terracotta. You would have to do like an interact filter. Okay, I see. But like, what if you place it on the side of it? You would have to make... I guess you can check which block site you put it on, right? Or are you not able to detect that? Hello, Wet Snow. Because like, if you are able to detect the other side, the empty part of the block, if they place it there, then maybe? But I'm not sure if you can detect with unfilter which block part they interacted with. And are you able to cancel the event or whatever? That's the other question. I guess you can run a fill command or like something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Do
I need to set up like a play date for you two to like hang out
I'm
and
just
do stuff?
I'm just brainstorming, okay? Of how the logic would be behind it.
I'm gonna schedule an ad block play day. It's gonna be great. we're gonna talk ad block. We're gonna share a bunch of stuff. It's gonna be fun.
I mean, we can invite Samasaurus to it too, then, right? He made some cool shit too.
Oh yeah.
I've been talking to him actually, so yeah.
Dude,
Very
everyone's
nice.
making cool stuff with the ad block.
I haven't posted
Just
anything on
take a
Twitter
minute.
yet, but I feel like I shouldn't. But at the same time, it's pretty cool stuff.
My NDA says you
That's
can't.
true. That's true. Unless it's stuff that wouldn't
I mean,
really be in
like,
any maps.
I feel
so-
like with like, I don't know, it just depends on what it is. If it's like,
Mhm.
oh, I made concrete stairs, like I don't care. Like, it's just concrete stairs.
Stairs are pretty difficult. Luke is the best Bedrock terraformer. That's right. I mean, it depends. You can
Correct.
join right now. And
I'm
become
glad
better.
that people finally understand.
I mean, if you join right now, you can become better, right?
No,
practice.
no one can join yet. No, I still hold the title till Tuesday.
He
I mean,
wants in his
unless they
Twitter
join
bio
right
for as
now.
long as possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to update my Twitter bio. Do you know how hard that is? It's like 3 seconds.
That's what it says on his Twitter. Oh yeah, that reminds me of that guy DMing me. I'm a businessman.
Did you? I'll have to send it to you later. Or somebody like added me on Twitter, and they're like, "Who ranked you #1?" That's like all they said. And it's like a Twitter account that doesn't have any messages at all. It's just like, and it's like the username is a bunch of like zeros and ones, and they're like,
Dang.
"Who ranked you?" And I was like, "Whoa."
That is what I have on my Twitter.
Somebody's coming
Businessman
after me.
who works on Sundays.
Yeah.
That was funny, and it was good Twitter content. So these trees look a lot like the vanilla ones, or is that me?
Good eye, because they are the vanilla one.
Oh, and you just put them in.
They're just I wanted to build like, it's so weird like doing trees because you can go like one of two ways with trees. You can either do like really dynamic ones that you wouldn't expect to see in Minecraft naturally, or you can do ones that are like kind of on the fringe. And so I kind of merged the two. So I built trees that I thought were reasonably like you could do in Minecraft, and like I had the guys work on some that I thought could reasonably be made, and then I mixed them in with some of these ones. Like these are like some of my personal favorites. Like I use these like vanilla-y ones for stuff all the time.
Gotcha.
I don't want to. I don't want to do any more trees after doing this map. It was too many.
Unfortunately for you, we need, like, a lot
We have
more,
bad news.
so, unlucky. I hope you like making trees. So
Oh,
no, I'm about to just like hire a tree guy.
The
I'll
Bedrock
call-
police will come
There's like
after you.
6 of them,
Nice.
and I know most of them, and I'll just call in a
Mm.
bunch of favors and order like 5,000 trees and just call it a day.
oh, yeah. trees are hard because you run out of ideas very quickly, and they all start to look like one another, and it's
Yep.
it's not good. It's not good.
Oh man, I don't know how to. Oh, that's another tool we didn't get to finish.
Which one?
Catenary.
Right.
I wanted to make it. I figured out how to now.
I mean,
like
there's
actual one.
multiple
Not just like a
ways
line brush.
to
I'm talking about
make
like an
it.
actual
Yeah,
one.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah. I want to make one because a bridge would look really good here, and I was like, oh, 2 clicks and it would be a perfect bridge.
I mean, if it's a bridge is a little bit harder, but
Although I can fake it. Hold on. Where's my? Hold on.
wait,
Hold
how are you
on.
gonna fake it?
Hope this doesn't break. Hope this doesn't break.
Was that what you wanted to do,
Hold on.
or?
Yeah. This is what I wanted to do. Hold on.
Oh, I see what you mean now. Okay, I guess maybe, yeah. You would have to cut away a lot, though.
Very thick bridge.
This is work with command blocks or JavaScript. Actually, neither.
Yeah, the map has no command block.
There's no command blocks. It has
If you make a
functions,
creative
so-
mode map with command blocks, it's not a creative mode map. I'm just gonna say it right now. Pick a side. That's my side.
Did you break it?
Yep.
Nice, nice. I like it. It's a beautiful effect there. I don't know how you
Oopsie.
broke it. You actually completely broke the map. Do you know
That's
the
okay, I can
entity name?
I can actually fix it. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Can you
I
though?
need to. Yeah, I actually can. I can get through.
Wait, can you no clip through it? No. Still gonna push
No.
you back.
Dang it.
I don't know how you broke it. It's still not fixed. So this is why I
Hold
didn't
on.
use that.
A
I
bridge
can
that
fix it, hold
leads
on.
you to the other end.
Dang it. Okay, hold on. Can you op me?
I'll deal with it.
Or just do a radius kill. I know what the issue is. I'll have to, yeah, there you go. Intended. No one saw.
Very
no one's watching the
intended.
stream
I
anymore.
hope that doesn't actually. Wait,
No one's watching the stream.
wait. Why is
anymore,
it
it's
cut
fine.
off? Oh, it's just that one. Do you know
So
why
you
it
have my
happened? Because I have no.
lighthouse. No.
Yeah, I know why it's happening.
This plugin. It's not a plugin. It's gonna be a marketplace map for the Bedrock edition, but it's not gonna be free. Sadly, we can't choose which maps to be free on the marketplace. And even if we would be able to, this wouldn't be a free one, as far as I'm aware. Because economically, it wouldn't make sense based on the amount of time we spent on this map. So when does this come out? Tuesday, actually. So let's just hope content review or whatever, whoever decides to where to put it, puts it in a
Yeah,
okay
and I will
spot.
say too, the map. I don't intend to make the map. Won't be like crazy expensive or anything insane.
Maybe we should have made it expensive so it wasn't top.
I mean, right? But no, it won't be
Yeah.
crazy expensive or anything.
We should have made it crazy expensive so it would be on top, and then like just make it cheaper when it actually releases. Because I think they keep price in mind too, right? I don't know. I would think so at least. Yeah, I'm not sure how you're gonna fix this bridge. It's kind of looking like a disaster right now. Just a
How
little
dare
bit.
you?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest here, right? Oh well.
I am the #1 ranked terraformer. How dare you?
But this is a bridge. This isn't terraforming.
Isn't it?
I mean, you're making it a terraform, but I'm not sure how well it's working.
You're about to look foolish here in a bit. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm currently thinking of ways to make like a good catenary brush, though, like logically, because there's multiple ways to deal with it. Show more functions of this plugin. It's not a plugin, but there's like, wait, let me give it to spawn actually. So there's multiple tools that you can use. This is all Bedrock edition, by the way, so you can use it on phones, Xbox, Switch, whatever you want, PlayStation as well now. So there's like big boulder, or like not really boulder, sphere tools. It even has border protection for the spawn areas. You have erosion tools, you have grass overlay tools, so you can quite quickly make some terrain if you want to. What is this for the builders when we can only use the tools in this world? So that's the current limitation we have, and I think it will stay a limitation for quite a while. That we can't release mod-like kind of.
But depending on what you're like, so you could move it over to an active world, but if you wanted to create a new world, like say you and your friend wanted to create a fantasy adventure map, there's nothing stopping you from booting up this world, traveling to 1,000, because it's still just a vanilla flat world. And then you could build, using all these tools, your creative fantasy adventure map on the world. There's like, you could totally do it. There's nothing preventing you from doing that.
It's very true, yeah.
Same thing goes for, honestly, any like large, if you really wanted to with a team of people, you could do anything with the map. Like,
very true.
Or just
and you can always use structure blocks as well to export it into other maps too.
Yeah, the structure blocks, if you use PC, are still function the same way as
I don't think they work on phones and stuff, because I don't think you'll be able to export them. I mean, they'll allow you to copy stuff from one place.
Oh, actually, you can't export on marketplace content.
Oh, you can't?
Fun fact. Yeah, it's locked, which kind of makes sense, so you don't steal builds.
Oh,
but
I see.
Yeah,
that's
but you can still use the world.
Yeah, it's true. That's a weird limitation, though. But no, I guess there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, it's like a weird protection Microsoft put in.
And then we have these erosion tools, which we can use to smooth this all out. And we can create some... I mean, I'm not the best at terraforming myself. It's not a Java plugin. It's actually all done with functions within Minecraft. So it's just running off of commands. This is not a plugin at all. This is technically... I'm not sure if vanilla Minecraft is the right word for this, but technically speaking,
I don't know what to call
it is.
This.
Yeah, it's like an ethical question if it's vanilla Minecraft or not, right? But technically, if you count commands as vanilla Minecraft, then
like, do you count data packs as vanilla?
Yeah,
it's the same thing, kind of.
It's very similar, yeah. And we also have the other one, the erosion remove brush, and you can like push out terrain as well.
Like I guess you could say like anything that you can do with the game.
The base game.
As you buy it, yeah, at the base game, without needing like a loader of some kind, like a mod loader or something.
I guess technically all the marketplace maps are vanilla.
I mean, yeah, like
resource. If you count resource packs and behavior packs as vanilla, then, yeah. But at the same time, I guess behavior packs are like, yeah. I think it would be a very smart move to release this just like Arceum.
And then, Ben, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm just gonna, underneath this wood layer, I'm just gonna paint this. If you grab like the painter for, I guess, cobblestone, probably be easiest.
We still have to think about, like, I don't think we are gonna release this like standalone to put on your own maps due to like certain concerns.
Wait.
But yeah, the problem with releasing this like to other people to use like free is that then like other teams could just like make a map with this or like reverse engineer it. Not even reverse and just copy and paste it. Like there's nothing to stop them from doing that. And so you would need to like do some elaborate licensing nonsense, at which that point like it's not really worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Which like it would still be probably cheaper just to buy the map. Like and just do things that way.
I mean, maybe for certain teams, maybe, but like even then, maybe for Jake or something, if it really needs this or whatever. I don't know. I mean, probably just do it on Java, to be honest, because they're used to.
Jake can make his own stuff.
That's true. Although he has no clue how I made erosion tools. So that's funny.
I mean, don't antagonize him. He'll figure it out if you antagonize him. Although he is a little bit busy right now.
I mean, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Is it for Bedrock Edition? Yes, this is completely Bedrock Edition. It's releasing next Tuesday on the marketplace. So you'll be able to build on Bedrock. Mostly Terraform though, like there isn't really like a set command or anything. but we are working on stuff for more like structures and stuff.
Yeah, and we do intend to do updates of this map in the future. So like, as we come up with new tools and new stuff gets available to us, specifically like updates that are coming in the spring, we're going to be able to add more tools, more features, more brushes, more everything basically. So it's going to be real like complex probably once this is all said and done, like map wise and tech wise.
I'm gonna have to work on making it even more efficient. So that's gonna be fun. But I think it will be worth it in the end. It would be really amazing to work on plugins for Bedrock Edition. There are many people who would like to achieve that building tools. Yeah, sadly, there isn't really a way to really code plugins. Maybe on Nukkit, but the issue with Nukkit is that it doesn't actually support the world formatting. I'm pretty sure it uses Java world formatting, so you can't even build on it to like then use it instead of like single player for marketplace purpose. Is it going to boom? I hope so, actually. I hope it does well. But yeah.
Ark, come look at my bridge now, and you can apologize to me. I accept all forms of apology.
I was terraforming in spawn. Right, let me tell you.
Yeah, I accept all forms of apology.
Yeah, that looks pretty decent.
What? How dare you?
Why is there rock spikes below it? That's my question.
Why not? It's the answer.
Like
why is
what's
there a boat here
in the water? Because boats sail.
But why is there just empty void here, going into nothingness on this side?
Because you built it that way.
No, because
or Ben build it that way.
This is a showcase piece. There's no rule.
Nah.
The point is that you
the spiky things don't really make too much sense, but other than that, it looks pretty cool.
Maybe they're broken pillars and we just haven't built the bases yet.
Maybe, but that would be China's pillars. I guess in that sense it could work, yeah. Is there a color brush? There is multiple color brushes. Let me go to spawn and show you. So there's this kind of color brush. It's not really a color brush, but it's like more of a naturalized thingy. You can like overlay your build with grass, but you also have other brushes. For example, if you want to texture something with wood, concrete. So let's say we want to use these and put this on the top over here. We can like texture it like this. Sadly, we are very limited by Minecraft, where we can only have like, I think 6 or 7 projectiles. So these ones you have to play by hand. These are spawnics. So you have to like interact with the actual block. Make the rock used to make the bridges dissolving due to acid rain. Okay. Perhaps. But why would there be a tower inside of an acid rain region, you know? Probably thinking this through too much. But yeah, you can texture like this if you want to. There's some coloring ways. In Bedrock Edition there is already Fawe, but him good building, it works in Nukkit Java API. So the biggest issue with Nukkit right now is that it doesn't support how do I explain this? Like the world format that like Bedrock uses. It uses a Java one and it translates it to the packets that Bedrock needs.
Plus, even if you got a Nukkit one, let's say with perfect world edit, then but like console and like other people wouldn't have access because of the server restrictions.
True.
So then you basically have like a gigantic fraction of your community who would still have no access to stuff. Whereas plus, this stuff is all accessible to everyone. With Nukkit,
you would also have to hire a server. With this one, you can just buy it once and host it yourself on Bedrock. It's one of the big advantages of Bedrock as well, which is really nice. Although, to be fair, I do hope that Fawe and stuff become better on like Bedrock and stuff and actually available, because it is needed. I'm not gonna lie. This is very basic stuff, we are gonna work on adding more stuff to it, but yeah, there's certain limitations we have right now.
I think we'll be able to do a lot of like similar things, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't want to do like a one-to-one redo of like world edit.
It would be very
like,
difficult to do so, yeah.
But even
especially
so,
with,
like
it's not
like the point.
Yeah,
because like it's all about original ideas and original things, and so like cool, you know, because like our tools, for example, like they're not meant to be like, we don't like, they could be like instant clicks like they are in world edit. We intentionally chose not to make them because we're trying to create like a different type of like satisfying, fun experience versus like, you know, like I kind of attribute it to like if you've ever done or seen like videos of like VR Painter and how like kind of like fun and cool looking that is. Like that's more of kind of the experience I'm going for, because like, I don't know, I think there's like a good compromise between like professional and like amateur that you can appeal to for people.
Yeah, it's definitely fun to use. That's the main thing, isn't it? And I mean, some of those tools specifically are really, yeah, I mean, the Erode one stands out to me as being the most sort of groundbreaking tool that we have. God knows how you did it, but
it would be very difficult to explain.
Yeah. No, but that was the one that stood out to me the most.
A lot of commands, too many commands.
Yeah.
Wow, I see
how do you make the bigger trains?
No one appreciates my paint tools.
So these bigger trains are actually made in Java, and they're ported over for you to build on this map. Because right now it's very difficult to make really big trains unless you're really patient. But it is possible to make these kind of trains, technically speaking.
Yeah, and like we could, like you can do really large scale stuff, but also once you get to really large scale, it kind of becomes a performance issue on certain devices.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would be worried for people with like an iPhone 6 who try to like do massive, like if we had like gave them like size 20 boulder brushes, like like I'd be worried that phone would start like overheating and crash.
Also, Jake, we are the police. We are the terrain police, right? The Bedrock terrain police. So we can do it, but they can't, right? But yeah, it is possible to make Bedrock terrain from scratch with all of these tools, which is nice.
Yeah, which I've done. Like, yeah, I've made a bunch of terrain with this at pretty different, like different size volumes and things, and so it's all doable.
Oh,
you like my bridge now, Ark? Are you impressed?
It looks pretty good, yeah.
Let's see, you doubted me. Psst.
It looks better than I thought it would be, so.
How I would create a mountain in Bedrock like the ones I have. Which one? If you're talking about the polygon ones, the easiest way you would replicate them would be, it's like a technique called like lining. And so basically, if you can see all these outlines of all these peaks, you would create lines of all of those with the sphere brush, specifically the 3 sphere brush, and you would line all of those peaks and get those all out in like a big stencil, like a big outline, like almost like a frame, and then you just fill it. And then as far as the actual sweeping lines of the textures, you could do those all with the paintbrush by hand, just by right-clicking and then just flying and dragging it. And you would be able to do the same texturing method that I have there, as well as the texturing method I have on the other section. And then there's another terrain one, the other on the other side. Ark, do you know the other one? The one that's like really close to spawn that I have on the key art?
Teleporting to
you like
this
TP to me?
Yeah, I just teleported to you. Like this one seems
so
fairly
like this
doable with the
this terrain is I made it twice. This is made using our tools.
Oh, is this one made by our tools?
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So everything you see here is made with our tools. I made it really quick, and I did intentionally like a vanilla kind of toning here, so that's why there's no complex shading with like any other blocks or something like that for shadows. But it's the same sort of deal. All this stuff you can see like here is where I use like the boulder brushes that we have from our stencils. They're used here on these like little peak things, and then the rest here we have just like open plots and stuff where people can build and stuff like that. And then these little platform things are just using the fills and then creating platforms and then doing the same deal. But
very nice, very nice.
Do you want to TP to me, Ark?
Sure.
We're building somewhere else. Top of the hill. It's worth a look.
It's loading. Oh, spooky. Wait, this isn't, yeah, it isn't the same one. Okay.
Yep, same one. Just up the hill.
Oh, I like the house. Like the black stone, I think it is. Black stone stairs, yeah. It's very gothic.
so this isn't a plugin. This is a this is a Bedrock map that has a bunch of series of tools that we made using vanilla Bedrock. So all this stuff is all based out of the stuff that's in vanilla Minecraft. So functions, you know, commands, basically all of it kind of mixed up and wrapped into one thing, and that's how everything runs and works.
If only we had small green stems, right?
Oh, I know. Pickle. Pickle things.
I mean, sea
Those
pickles
small.
are even smaller.
Sea
I guess for
pickles.
those ones it works, but like,
See pickles on the single ones.
yeah. But I mean, like,
Okay,
like
the
a
seed
wall,
pickle on the
like,
single ones actually do look pretty good. That's nice.
It's pretty convincing, but like this one needs like a thinner one, I think. Kind of like a wall.
It's the best we can do.
It's the best we can do, yeah. If we have like
do
head
that and
placement,
then like drop like a chain on top of it. Oh, chain might be too much actually. Never mind.
Yeah, I think it might.
Because of like geometry size and scale.
These need to be on posts.
oh, I guess you might as well use the soul lanterns then.
Oh yeah, lanterns.
The soul lanterns, these ones.
That's sick. Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
Look at you guys fine dealing detail. Oh, who did the shuttering? I like the shutter technique.
Pretty sure B needed that.
You needed.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's what I did on my build. Except I used the other shutters, the other colored ones from the Nether update, the blue ones.
It's very nice. Wait, which block is? Oh, this is basil. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, how long have we been streaming for? I forgot.
Almost
So-
2 hours,
yeah.
I think.
It's like
Yeah.
a minute more for 2 hours. Although technically we did start 5 minutes late, but shh. I mean, we had 5 minutes of like the kind of key art, but not really key art. So.
Yeah. Gotta love technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, that was just Luke not being able to get into the Twitch chat. He was apparently in one of my old videos, like my
No, it was like
Pause
the
broadcast?
stream, but it was just the screen of the the key art, and it was just on like an 8-second loop, and it kept playing over and over again. I couldn't like I thought it was like, well, I was like, wow, this stream is really like taking a while to kick in here.
I mean, at first it was literally just that screen, so like I literally had that screen for like 5 minutes, so that might have been why. But still, you wouldn't been able to see chat, so I don't know.
No.
Oh well. I just hope the recording went well. Apparently I'm dropping frames right now. I don't know why. I mean, the dropped frames isn't too bad.
On the plus side, I'm not, so.
Strange building in front of an audience. It's usually just me and Dan.
That is very true.
Oh, these trees need to be fixed. I'll have to fix these.
Just gonna showcase all of these builds as well. Maybe you should have been the one to host the World League, but oh well. It's fine.
I think I could. I think I know a way where I could code these trees to where like you don't have floating trees. It like fills it in.
What do you mean, like the logs below it, or?
Yeah. Like when you place them down and there's like a cliffside. Like I think I could build it to where I think I could design
You
it
would
to where it fills these
probably,
gaps.
yeah, you probably can, yeah. Wouldn't be
I
too
think I could do
difficult.
that. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. These builds are really sweet. Oh, thank you. That's nice.
I'm really impressed with how much we managed to get done.
Right?
The tree,
We should.
the terrain.
If it wasn't for people like copying ideas, I would like just say like, oh, we need to stream all of our builds for all of our content.
Oh,
Although I guess, yeah, I don't know. I guess
these aren't so bad. The sort of the template builds when we come to, if we ever do any more sort of small, might be fun.
We might actually have to add interior in the next ones.
Tree builds, tree build stream. We only build trees. Get like 3 viewers.
I think there's one of the builds has interiors on these templates. I think it's the mall has a sort of an and the Oriental build done did an interior.
Oh yeah, be careful because everyone is gonna get teleported. I'm gonna save this plot just to showcase anyone who just recently joined how the saving works. Also, this is the big plot, so let's hope it works. Looks like it's working. Getting some frame drops, but that's it. That's fine.
Hey,
it worked! Yay! Now I can delete it. And there's even a confirm to delete it. Luckily. And you can keep on deleting your plot if you really want to. It's not really gonna do anything, but... And the confirm is there as well, and it automatically goes away if you don't interact with it for like a period of time. So like it closed again. But yeah. Also, something we haven't shown yet, is if you fly up too high, there is a certain limit that you can build to. And it's showcased with particles of how you can actually build the plots with, because above it, it won't be saved. And it also tells you if you're above the height limit, or below the height limit, or close to the height limit, and then, yeah. It's a pretty cool system, if I say so myself.
Particles are really cool.
what cape is that?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's a Minecon. Well, it's a Minecon Live, or whatever they called it.
I think it's just the Minecraft cape.
No, it's a Founder Cape, I think it's called. Let me check.
Founder cape? Okay, sure. Founder cape. I never remember to put mine on.
They also have a pancake cake now. I don't know why they did that, but literally everyone has capes now. On Bedrock, at least. But yeah.
We need content capes. That would be cool.
They have them.
I've been trying
for
for
realms.
forever. Yeah, for realms.
Oh, for realms.
And the reason was because realms people don't get paid, so
See,
that's
Joe,
their reward.
that's the example that Bedrock is catching up on Java, right? You don't even notice the difference that it's Bedrock or Java. Bedrock is actually.
I notice when it's Bedrock or Java because Bedrock looks so much better. Like the rendering,
the render
of
distance,
light
like
is so, and the render distance, the way it renders distance is so much better. I can never go back. Every time I go back to Java, it's like I think my monitor is like broken because it looks so bad.
Glass on glass.
I feel like I'm on like 720p the entire time.
Yeah.
You can casually just turn up your render distance to 80. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'm dropping some frames here because I'm streaming, but it is possible. It's taking a while to load and everything, but it can literally like show you biomes from like miles away, which is really cool.
Well, I think we showed everything, unless there's anything you forgot, Hark. I think we forgot.
I don't think so. I'm gonna turn my render distance down again because this was a bad idea. Let me turn it back down to like 16. I love how 16 is the minimum. But yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, I don't think anyone else was gonna join.
Nah.
Also, we should name these shulker boxes next time.
To what?
to the actual like.
They're a
this one
shulker
tool.
box.
You can name them.
But why would I? Then, no. I mean, in the future, we won't even use shulker boxes, but for right now, it's the easier
guess.
method.
I guess there's different ways of doing it. Yeah. But, yeah.
I like excessive use of these trees tools. It's so great.
Also, cuss ad blocks, but they're not ad blocks. They're totally real. I promise you.
Oh man, I'm lagging out the server now. Here we go. I found the way.
Wait, what do you do? Oh god. Okay.
Doing tree spam. I can see the latency.
Well, it's only on your end. It's completely fine on mine.
Yeah, they just appear.
Yeah, they just appear out of nowhere. Just like a line of trees.
Fly by very fast.
Now that's a forest.
The holographic signs getting a bit confused with all the players flying around.
Let me just quickly see who I can host.
Players.
I think I know who I can host. Okay. I think that's it for the stream, right?
Yeah, man. I think we showed everything. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for checking stuff out.
For sure.
Map
yeah.
comes out Tuesday.